What's up, guys? East Coast Sportscast back with podcast number 6. Sean Roycroft.
Curtis Weaver. And then we got special guest Brian Frieh on.
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Also known by a couple other names, Brian Frieh, Brian Friel, a couple different
fuck you.
a couple ones like that. Anyways, we got a good episode today. We have a little bit of NHL preview again.
Yeah.
Some other stuff which is going to be great to look at.
Recapping some of the NFL games today.
Yep, NFL games that were awesome so far. We're still waiting on the final from the 8 o'clock game, Washington versus Philly. But we're going to go ahead and do a playoff prediction as well, which should be good. I wonder what you're going to pick. Every time we have somebody on, they're like a little bit, I don't know, they don't really know what they're talking about.
Joey went, what, like 4-12
Yeah, one
time?
kid we had on went like 4-12 for the week.
Hopefully I'll be alright. Follow football enough.
Yeah.
Wait, so is
Yeah, it's on. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we also got a couple different things going on with like NHL fantasy. I'll mention that a little bit later for those who want to get in on some fantasy sports this winter.
We got a fantasy league going. It will drop like the thing in description if you guys want to join.
Yep.
Anybody can join if they want.
All right, and then we're going to predict the NFL MVP. We could jump right into that. Sean, make a case for somebody. Let's go.
I think it's just like I kind of want somebody else than a quarterback, but like Aaron Rodgers is having a ridiculous season, but also Derrick Henry just hit 2,000 rushing yards, and I just feel like there's no way you cannot like have Derrick Henry be the MVP with like hitting 2K rushing yards. He's like the 8th of all time to do it, and I just think
8th player in history to
8th
2K.
player in history to do it, and it hasn't been done since Adrian Peterson, I believe.
Yeah,
I don't remember what year that was.
I don't remember either.
But I just think Derrick Henry having the season that he's having should be the MVP.
Brian, what do you got?
Kind of agree with Sean. I think it's gonna be Rodgers, but Derrick Henry, in my opinion, has been the best player in the NFL all year, but the way the NFL works, it's got to be a quarterback, so definitely going to be Aaron Rodgers.
And then I'm going to give a hot take here, a little bit different, but I also actually think the same. Aaron Rodgers is going to win. It's a rout. He's won, which sucks. I'd rather see Henry take it. The question was if Henry could get 2,000 yards, and he got it, so he's actually in contention for it. I shouldn't say it's a rout. I think that he's got a shot at getting NFL MVP.
How many times has when's the last time someone won it that wasn't a quarterback?
That's a good question. I can look that up for you.
That up?
But anyways, we can get into the playoff predictions while I'm looking that up.
We'll do that.
We'll start off with the AFC.
AFC is so much better than the NFC. The NFC absolutely sucked.
Exactly, yeah. The NFC hasn't been that great. You still got great teams coming out of the NFC, like Green Bay. Chicago, honestly, isn't too bad, and they've made it. LA Rams, they're going to to be real shaky in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did make it because who lost?
Arizona lost.
Arizona lost, so Chicago's in, yeah.
But anyways, I'll give this game to you guys. I'm going to look up.
That's crazy. Chicago made it, and they're 8-8. Like, that's just, I don't know.
Patriots could have made it. They would have had a shot at it
Patriots would have. They would have had a shot at it 2 weeks ago if they were in the NFC.
All right. So, Sean, go right ahead. Colts at the Bills. What do you got in that game?
There's no way the Colts win that game. Buffalo's offense is just absolutely insane, and their defense is pretty solid too. But there's no way the Colts win that game. No way in hell.
Brian, what do you got?
Yeah, I agree. I don't see how the Colts... not the Colts. I don't see how the Bills can go out and lose to that team. They're hot right now. They're rolling, and
Bills are really hot.
It doesn't seem like anybody's going to stop them except for the Chiefs.
It will be a fun matchup. The Colts they're known for having a good passing defense. They do have a little bit of trouble against the run. The Bills don't really have that much of a run game. It should be a good matchup. I think I'm also going to take the Bills in that one. I'd love to see the spread on it at some point.
I think the spread
it's gonna be skewed.
It's gonna be
hard.
probably pretty high.
It's gonna be like 7, I bet.
It's gonna be higher than 7, I think. I think it's probably gonna be 10.
So the Bills this week were a 3-point favorite over Miami.
Yeah, that's crazy. That spread was just fucking stupid.
I know, that was dumb. I took Bills all day on that. I was hoping that Miami would win. Just to get into the playoffs, because I like Miami.
I would like to see Fitzpatrick play in the playoffs, but like
I know. I wish he could have played today,
well,
too.
Dude, Fitzpatrick
was out today.
Hot take, Tua sucks.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's a hot take because I also sort of agree with that. I don't think he's the best guy out there.
Tua's going to be out of the NFL within the next 5 years, in my opinion. I think he's going to be like riding as a backup the next 5 years.
The whole Miami team knows now that Tua isn't as good as Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
The last game he got pulled, Fitzpatrick came in and won the game.
I wouldn't say he's not
him.
as good. I think Tua has more talent than Fitzpatrick. I just think Fitzpatrick has just more of like a game sense than Tua has.
All right, so then going back to the NFL MVP thing, last person in the year, Adrian Peterson was the last person who wasn't a quarterback to win the.
What year was that?
2012.
That's fucking.
So that must have been when he hit the 2,000 yards that year.
Yeah, that must have been.
Must have been a great year for him. I could see Henry doing it. I mean, if you look at this right here, Adrian Peterson 2,000 yards won the MVP. I don't think you can take that away from him. That's like an incredible.
How many touchdowns did he have that year, though?
I mean, let me take a look. Looks like he had.
Like he probably had 20 plus in my.
Oh, they don't even give me a stat. That's cool. 2012, he had. Still don't give me a stat. Right here, touchdowns. Wow, it's not that much.
How many did you have?
12.
12?
Well, 12 rushing touchdowns and 1 receiving.
Yeah, Derrick Henry's at 18, I think.
18, yeah. And that's Adrian Peterson's career high.
Like, looking at that, I just think Derrick Henry is going to win the MVP.
Derrick Henry's got to win that. I feel like you can't rob him of that.
But that year, how many quarterbacks were like...
Oh, wow. Look at this yards per game on Adrian Peterson. 131 on average yards per game.
Well, what's Henry at?
That's unbelievable.
Henry's probably up there, too.
He's probably close, though.
No, dude.
Close,
he gets 100 yards a game, no matter what.
He gets 100 plus every game. And, like, sometimes he gets, like, 150, like... I don't know. I'm pretty sure Henry's up there.
He's got to be up there. Next game on the playoff predictions, Steelers versus Cleveland. Cleveland visiting Pittsburgh. That's going to be a pretty good matchup. What was the last game that they played?
Just
Cleveland?
Now.
Is that right?
Well, it was without Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
And then did Roethlisberger beat him last time? Like he was there?
He
must have.
Yeah, no,
because that was early in the season.
I think it was a really good game, though. I think it was a really good game. Because that's when the Steelers were playing some jank teams, I think.
Yeah, they got exposed pretty good.
Hold up.
Like those last couple games. Cincinnati, did you watch that Cincinnati game?
Oh, dude.
Pittsburgh and Cincinnati.
They blew out Cleveland 38-7 earlier in the season.
38-7?
Yeah.
It's probably like week 3, eh?
It was week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was week 5. Week 6, my bad.
So here's Derrick Henry's stats coming into this game. He was at 1,777 yards. So we got at least 223 yards this game.
Yeah.
And then his yards per game is 118.5 per game.
Wait, so was Adrian Peterson like hurt a couple games that season when he won the MVP or something like that?
No way. Nah, I don't think you can win.
Well, because, dude, he got 130-something yards per game. He must have been out at least like 2 games.
Yeah, it's true. Those numbers don't add up at all, huh?
Yeah, he must have been out 2 games that
That's
year.
Weird.
But like,
something like that. But that's still an amazing
Yeah.
thing for him to get 130 a game and then still put up 1,000 if you're hurt in a couple games. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
So
what do you got for that game? Steelers and Cleveland. I'm gonna take Cleveland.
Honestly, I think Baker's gonna absolutely light it up that game.
I feel like they're gonna be pretty fired up to be in the playoffs.
I just like the Browns' odds in that game.
Steelers have had a tough time against good teams.
As of late, the Steelers have had like a really tough time moving the ball in the first half too.
Yeah,
and like,
totally.
I don't know.
I'd say so. Yeah, they got a good defense, but I mean, Cleveland was playing well against them.
I would love to see Cleveland win that game, but like, I think it's gonna be a really good game. It's also in Pittsburgh, but they have no fans, right?
No fans.
Yeah, they have no fans. So I mean, that doesn't even matter it being in Pittsburgh. So
my official pick, I'm taking Steelers though. Cleveland almost blew it against the Steelers' backup team, so
yeah,
and they got blown up.
Also gonna go Steelers.
Good choice.
I want Cleveland to win.
Same.
But I just don't see it.
Same. I'd like Cleveland to win. Steelers were like the favorite all week.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll take Cleveland.
I mean, all year, not all week.
I'm gonna take Cleveland. I'll be the one.
Okay, so then Baltimore is gonna be playing the Tennessee Titans at home in Nashville.
I think
that's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a running battle, and
it's gonna be a really.
It's gonna end up being a defensive battle, I think, in the end. Probably.
I don't think so.
Who can stop the run better?
It's gonna be an offensive battle, I think. I think Lamar is gonna come out and light it up that game.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just-
he needs some revenge from last year. Did he get
Yeah,
taken out second round last year?
Tennessee beat Baltimore last year.
Yeah.
When Lamar was having the MVP.
That's true.
season.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
I
Tennessee
think
took him out.
I think
gonna be
I
great.
think Baltimore's going to come out and win that game. Like Kurt was saying, I think it's just going to come down to the run game, which whoever has the better run game and run defense, I guess.
I mean, you look at it, and Lamar Jackson's just him and they got a couple good running backs, Dobbins and
J.K. Dobbins and Ingram and
Ingram's hurt, I think, but I forget
is he still hurt?
I think so. He hasn't been playing.
Yeah, you're right. And then the other dude.
I know. Last time we had a podcast, we couldn't remember his name at all.
Yeah.
It's Dobbins and some other guy. I completely forget.
Marquise Brown?
No, I don't think so.
No, he's a wide receiver.
You're talking about
Whatever.
Got
I
it.
completely forget, but I'm gonna take Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Baltimore on that. I think they're gonna.
It's really hard to bet against Derrick Henry though. Like he's great,
but Derrick Henry's not their like.
he's elite. He's an elite player.
Well, he actually is pretty much their whole team, but like at the same time,
You saw that last play. Tannehill can throw the ball too. That was a fucking
Well, dude,
dime,
I
dude.
like Tennessee in that game.
I don't blame you.
I think Tennessee is going to pull that one out.
I don't blame you.
yeah,
I actually might switch my pick. I don't know.
I'm not switching.
It's too early in the week for me
I'm,
to like.
I'm sticking with Baltimore, dude. Like,
Baltimore?
Look at Baltimore against Cincinnati. They absolutely blew them out.
Did you hear who you said they were playing?
What?
Yeah, they're
Well, no,
playing
since-
Tennessee
since-
Titans.
No, I know.
Since-
I was just saying, like,
since-
look who they, because I was just looking at the TV.
No, I'm saying, yeah, it was Cincinnati.
I'd like to
I would
look at,
hope they can do that against Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but at the same time,
Cincinnati playing for a draft
came out
pick.
and Cincinnati came out and beat Pittsburgh. So,
That's true. That's true.
I'd like to look at Baltimore's away record during the regular season as well. I'd like to see if they're a good away team or if they're just kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. I still
winning
like,
them all at
I
home
still
or
like
something like
Baltimore
that.
in that game. I think Baltimore's gonna win that game.
All right, so then we can go right over to the NFC. Kansas City's got the bye in the AFC. NFC, the first game I got that's going to be Chicago at New Orleans Saints, which is kind of interesting, but
Chicago.
I'm going to
at
take
New
the
Orleans.
Saints. It's going to be, I don't know.
That's a no-brainer.
I
feel like that's a
it's obviously
I think
going
it's
to
a
be the
blowout win
Saints.
for the Saints.
Yeah, I just don't think Trubisky's going to come in and win that game.
Saints
for
have a good
Chicago.
defense. They get a good defense, and I don't see
Ooh.
Trubisky coming
Not
out.
even
and
that, dude. Just the Saints' offense is just so good.
Kamara's probably going to play, you think, huh?
The only hope Chicago has is if their defense takes over, which they do have the capability of doing.
Yeah, they do. They almost fucking pulled it off for a little bit against Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Green Bay
For a little
was
bit,
pretty
but
good.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Defense
no,
wasn't
I
good
just-
enough to stop them. That's probably a precursor for next week.
Yeah, I
Next
think
game, Seahawks, and I think it's going to be LA Rams.
Seahawks and the Rams.
Rams is going to be at Seattle.
Yeah. I just got to take the Seahawks in that game. I just don't think the Rams' offense is like.
They're not going to have Goff either, I don't
Are they
think.
not going to have
It
Goff?
seems
No,
like
I'm pretty sure Goff.
He's got
is
the
playing.
broken thumb.
Yeah,
What?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna play.
All right, I don't even want Goff with a broken thumb, though. I don't.
I just think
I don't see how they could win
I
that
just
game.
don't see the Rams offense being able to like produce anything. I know the Seahawks defense isn't that great that year, this year, but like at the same time, I just don't see the Rams going into Seattle and beating.
I think the Seahawks are kind of frauds.
They're sort of frauds. They don't score enough points at all.
I'm going to bet on the Rams defense, and I'm going to take the Rams.
Smart.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it against the Cardinals. They got that pick six, 82 yards in the first half. I don't know if you guys saw that at all, but
Yeah, no, I didn't
I was
see
watching the game. There was an 84-yard pick six at the end of the first half, and the Rams scored and took the lead going into the first half, and that was game pretty much.
No, I'm just gonna bank
The
off.
Cardinals didn't score after
I'm
that.
just gonna
so.
bank off the Seahawks offense playing really well that game and just.
Damn, it's a good pick.
I don't know.
I like it. I think Jalen Ramsey.
I like that take.
Going
That's
to
a good
lock
take.
down DK, and
I
know.
don't see
just
why
I
not.
just don't think the Seahawks are really that good.
Seahawks don't have a
Seahawks
run game
aren't
at
that
all.
good, but
Their
like,
defense is.
They don't have a
awful.
run game.
You're
I
talking
don't know.
about Rams' offense, but they're playing the Seahawks' defense. Like,
well, yeah, but did you
they
see?
can't play
Did you see the
defense.
Seahawks and Rams game 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, Seattle is like the worst defense in the league.
Well,
I think.
they got a lot better throughout the season.
But they were
dude,
worst at one point.
the-
right?
the,
they
um,
were awful.
God.
The Rams offense couldn't do
Horrible.
anything against that Seattle
fucking
defense a couple weeks
Cam
ago.
Newton threw for 395 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Making Cam
threw
Newton
for-
look good, and that guy sucks, dude. can't even throw the ball, and he's an NFL quarterback.
Damn, everybody's taking Washington. Holy shit.
I mean, that's one pick. That's America's pick.
Oh shit. I'm retarded. No, I thought. Oh,
Goodness.
I don't even know.
No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. You're good. Just retarded, but so we still got to watch this 8:00 game, but it's gonna be Washington or the Giants hosting Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady.
Oh,
It's an easy
yeah,
one.
that's
You just
right,
Don't bet
dude.
against Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom
you
Brady's in the
just-
playoffs. I'm
I
sorry.
I think Tom Brady's gonna somehow make some magic this year, and like I could honestly see Tampa Bay winning the NFC.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, like
It
I'm not
could.
even kidding. Like
They have the roster to do it.
you cannot bet against Tom Brady in the playoffs. Like it's just you can't do it.
So then I got a hot take for you actually right now. If Tampa doesn't make it to at least like the semifinal round to the NFC conference championship,
Yeah.
is that a blown season for Tampa Bay? If you look at who they've gone out to get, I don't know what their cap space is
Well,
looking like right
Tampa's-
now, but I'm sure they're not going to be in great shape in a couple of years at
in
least.
2 years? There's no way Tampa's gonna have the money to pay all these like high caliber offensive players, and like you're gonna need a defense in the future too.
Do you know how much? I'm not sure, but
I don't.
any
think
idea how
have,
much they brought in Brown for? Antonio Brown?
I don't think it was for like
Alright,
anything.
cheap. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably league minimum if I had to.
Okay.
Guess.
Yeah.
All right, that kind of sways my
Well, 'cause
opinion a little bit.
Antonio
but
Brown was just looking for another shot to play in the NFL again.
Yeah, they're the only team giving him a shot.
I think
really.
he's making the most out of it right now.
Yeah, he put up over 100 yards today.
Did he really today?
Dude,
100
Antonio
yards?
Brown is like
Wow.
he's an absolute stud, but like he's just his fucking head
He's a
is-
playmaker.
His head is out there.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
got
know.
a weird psyche going on, but I mean, I'd say if you get Tom Brady, you don't pay him like a
It's
crazy
tough. I
amount.
think it's tough. They didn't get a full off season to gel.
Exactly.
Um,
That's true.
We'll see. We'll see
but
what
if
happens.
you look at that roster.
You got 'em
that
for
roster
another
should
year.
Go 16-0.
Yeah, pretty much.
That-
Evans.
They have the best wide
Godwin.
receiving. They have the best wide receiving core in the entire NFL. Then look at their running backs, Fournette and
and you got Gronk too.
and Ronald Jones, and then you got Gronk, and then who's their other tight end?
O.J. Howard.
Yeah, O.J. Howard.
Two very legit tight ends.
Yeah.
too. On paper, they have the best NFL roster.
And then you got
Yeah.
Fournette, which he actually should have been more of a force in the run game, and I was kind of disappointed.
Well, no,
He's
dude,
kind of a
Ronald
bust.
Ronald
He was a
Jones.
bust.
Ronald
Yeah.
Jones is a stud. dude.
Jones definitely kind of like a silver lining to Fournette not being that well. They kind of realized
Well,
that
no,
hey,
dude.
he's pretty good.
Ronald
we can run
Jones
with
is-
this guy.
I think
No.
Fournette went there to be the number 2.
Yeah, no, Ronald
Really?
Jones. He was
Yeah.
the starter the whole way out. Like,
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
like
I
when
had
the
no
season
idea.
started, he was the starter.
Wow.
Fournette was the backup the entire way.
I picked Fournette like first or second round of my fantasy thing. I was like Fournette
tough
on.
pick. That
I was
was
like
a tough pick.
I was like Fournette on Tampa Bay with Tom Brady. Like I can't imagine this being anything better than.
Well, you should have done some research into that.
I had no idea. No,
He was literally-
Fournette was great. I was like, he was great last year. He just had like behavioral issues or whatever, and Jacksonville didn't
was
want
he
him.
good last year? I don't
Yeah. He was like top 5 running back in the league last year.
Really?
Definitely, yeah. No, yeah, he put up good yards. Look it up. I promise you that.
But I mean, I don't know. That's still a risky second round draft pick for fantasy.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Hey, I won though. I won the fantasy league.
Yeah.
Not
Tough
confirmed
to,
yet.
Tough to take anybody from Tampa in a fantasy league. There's
Yeah.
so many options.
Seriously.
You never know who's going to.
It's not going to one guy.
Like I picked up
not going
I
one
picked up
guy.
Ronald Jones after like a week.
That's
and
smart.
then- but then at the same time, he would have like a 15-point game, and then he'll get like 2 points, and then like I don't know, dude. It was weird. He had like a really weird fantasy season.
While we're on the NFL still, gonna kind of shift out of it, go to the NHL for a little bit. Wentz asking for a trade from Philly. What do you think? What do you think he's gonna go? How do you think he's gonna do?
I just don't think any team in the NFL is just going to pay for Wentz. I mean, because he hasn't shown anything that he's just a legit NFL quarterback in the past 2 years to pay him as much as he's worth.
I don't know if he does get traded anywhere.
I think he can be back to what he once was.
Yeah,
No, yeah, he's
I think so.
He's a legit quarterback.
But
I just don't
he's
think.
such a high risk at $40 million.
Yeah.
It's,
is it
How
really
many-
40 mil?
Yeah,
it's
how
a
many
lot.
years does he have left
Wow.
on his contract?
He's getting
too?
It's a
overpaid.
good amount. Well, I mean, he
It's
came
definitely another year, at least another year.
Well, dude, when they signed him, he was like
I think they signed him long term because
They were
I mean,
thinking-
he was a
Got him
second
to-
overall pick.
got him
in
to a
what,
Super Bowl.
2014, 2015.
What college is he out of?
North Dakota State.
North Dakota
Wow, no
State.
shit,
South
huh?
Dakota State.
One or the other.
Yeah, they're all the same.
Why do all those weird programs produce good quarterbacks? Like Josh Allen.
Yeah, where did Josh Allen come
He was
out?
out of Wyoming.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What is that, like
Wentz
the
wasn't
Big
even,
West
he
or
was,
something?
the FCS or what's the other one?
Yeah, FCS. No, FBS is the main one. I think you're right. FCS or whatever.
It's FCS.
I believe so.
The one that UMass and UMaine and all them.
I think UMass is in FBS.
UMass is FBS.
Yeah. They got blown out this
year.
They won a couple
UMaine
games.
would beat UMass.
I think that they probably would.
There's a lot of teams like that.
So I got a couple places where he could end up. I feel like Denver's probably going to be in the market for a QB. Locke's not that great.
He's not bad though. He's not bad.
They might have a high pick though.
True.
5-10, 5-11.
Hey, so the Patriots then, huh? No, I mean they're
Patriots,
higher than Denver.
Patriots are going to be top. Well, Pats won today, so that's not going to
doesn't help.
14, right?
Going in today, it was 15. So
Probably.
however today ended up, they were
probably be top.
Just
7.
under 500. So I'd say probably 15, 16.
10.
Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see the Pats.
So now
I honestly don't know what they need a tight end first round, and if they could somehow. If Pitts falls to their draft pick or they somehow trade up for him.
Hold on.
The tight end of the
Hunter
floor.
Henry to the Pats.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, Bill likes him too.
Hold on, before we talk about Pats, a couple teams that might be in the market for a QB. Do you think Miami would be in the market for a QB after this year? They got Tua, and then you got Fitzpatrick, who's an older guy. Do they just bring him back again?
I don't think for the contract Miami would get.
They wouldn't get Wentz. They wouldn't get Wentz.
But they might be in the market for a quarterback. Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
late draft pick or something. Maybe get lucky.
A
They're not going to... I can't imagine you draft when you just drafted.
True.
As of right now, I think Tua's a bust, but you never know. He's a rookie. Who knows? He might have a
he might develop. He might develop like Josh Allen, just like any other quarterback that has a fighting chance.
Well,
he's got some people around him. Devontae Parker's pretty good.
In the beginning, Josh Allen was pretty shit.
He's pretty bad.
Yeah,
he couldn't
no
throw
accuracy.
an accurate ball to save his life.
No accuracy.
He was the worst. He had the worst completion percentage in the league last year. He was at 60-something%, or was the year before that? It was he was
year before that he was horrible.
He was 60% or something like that.
Garbage. And then do you think Raiders might be in the market for a QB?
Oh, they definitely could be. Derek Carr might be gone, right?
I think so.
Why? Is his contract up? But dude, Mariota looked good that one game that he played.
He played one game and looked alright.
I could see them trying Mariota for maybe a season and bringing in a backup quarterback. I bet
you they had Mariota signed for a couple of years on a decent little contract.
Didn't he sign for 3 years when he went to Vegas?
That's what I'm saying. I think he's probably signed for a little bit. They'll probably end up keeping him. Do you let Carr walk if he's a free agent? I'm not sure if he's a free agent.
Nah. I've just heard his name thrown around and some things.
Carr didn't prove shit this year. Carr was kind of bad in my opinion.
You're still a 500 quarterback.
He's just your average starting NFL quarterback who
good backup.
Can win you some games, but he's not going to take over or anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so. How old is he? He's 29 years old, though, huh? That's actually still kind of youngish for a quarterback.
No, he's got some play left in him.
Wow,
obviously.
no, I guess he was just signed or something.
Oh, really?
I feel like that's a bad signing for them. Expires in 7 years.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't want any part. I don't want any part of that.
He a couple of years ago was on top of the world.
He was promising. He was top 10.
He got hurt.
He was top 10, right? He was a top 10 quarterback for sure. I'd say so.
I want to say he might have been even in MVP talks.
He was playing
pretty
well.
sure he was for a little bit.
He got hurt, yeah.
He got him to the playoffs a couple times, I think. Anyways, and then some other news. Don't really have to talk that much about it, but Adrian Peterson wants out of Detroit. I don't blame him.
I don't think Detroit can just ever be good.
Is Stafford out of there too? Is he going to be gone? Do you think?
He needs to get traded. That's who I want the Pats to.
Yeah, dude, I would love the Pats against Stafford.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. Stafford just has so much play left in him, and it kind of sucks just seeing him on the Lions. just like his whole career getting wasted away on a shitty team.
That man can sling it around. He's just been stuck in Detroit.
So he's getting traded. That's for sure. Because
Like, dude,
that's why Adrian Peterson wants out, because they're trading him and they're going to rebuild.
I mean, if you're at that age, you're Adrian Peterson. Why would you even want to be on any team that isn't in the playoffs?
Yeah.
I just
Not
don't.
in playoff championship contention.
I just don't
You should go
understand.
to Seattle.
I don't understand why
Adrian
the
Peterson,
Lions.
Seattle. I think I said that earlier,
They
and I
could
thought that's a
use
good idea.
Another running back. They have Chris Carson, but other than that, they don't have too much.
He's
Carlos
okay.
Hyde, but
He's
yeah.
all right.
I just don't understand why the Lions are so bad. Just because they have a good wide receiving core. They have Galladay, Marvin Jones.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to
And
be
then
their defense.
Today
or
have
something.
T.J. Hawkinson, but like, dude, at the same time, their offense wasn't producing anything.
And then you got Stafford, but I mean, are they just
Coaching
not
was
using
pretty
him
bad.
right?
Matt Patricia was bad.
Yeah, he wasn't good.
Dude, in my
What is
opinion,
he gonna do now?
I
Is he
didn't
coming
even-
back to Belichick or?
No,
Who
I
knows?
did not like Patricia as a defensive coordinator. Like, I don't know.
He won the Super Bowls. You can't even say that.
He also was there for the Eagles, though.
Is that right?
The Eagles won the shootout against Patriots.
But I guess I don't know. People blame Bill for that because they didn't have Malcolm Butler in or something.
Yeah.
Everybody was
Dude,
blaming
they
Bill
just-
for
they,
sitting
they
Malcolm
always
Butler
want to
that
find
game.
a way to blame Bill just because like he's the best coach of all time.
I know, it's a shame. Like he gets, you listen to EEI, he gets trashed on
Trash.
WEEI. Total shame.
Those guys are
he's the
fucking
best.
idiots.
He's the best.
But they kind of are. They're fun to listen to, but they really are a bunch of idiots.
They're just trying to get a drive out of
Yeah.
people and like get a headline or something. You know.
They got guys who played in the MLB trying to question Bill Belichick to his face.
Yeah, right.
You know, about his coaching.
Yeah, no, the guys at
Unbelievable.
WEI are fucking idiots. If you hear this, you're a fucking idiot.
Dude, I hope they hear it, but not a chance. I
Not a
wish.
shot. Fucking somebody send it to them. Fucking idiots.
Yeah, somebody take a capture of this and send it to them. We're gonna get right into NHL.
Dude, 57.4% for Carson Wentz. Holy shit, that is horrible.
But like I said, we got NHL fantasy. We're gonna have that linked in the description if you guys want to join. Definitely should join, even if you don't like fantasy. Draft the team, say you do, you might like it. You never know.
NHL fantasy, honestly, I thought I was gonna
It was
hate
fun.
it. I thought I was gonna hate it, but like we had a pretty good league last year, and it was just really fun.
It's fun. Fantasy's always fun when you have a bunch of guys who are active and doing
Yeah,
it.
well, for the guys who like don't play fantasy, it's just so boring. Just because like I don't fucking know.
Anyways, then we also got Jonathan Toews. He's out indefinitely. He's stepping away. It sounded like he had some.
Toews?
Yeah, Jonathan Toews.
Oh, I missed that one.
He so pretty much he was like stepping away because he doesn't feel like energetic or anything when he gets out on the ice, and it's almost like sounds like he's got some sort of not depression, but just like he's drained.
I didn't know that.
Something like that, and like the Blackhawks were all behind him, like yeah, we're with him all the way, and we're gonna
It's
stick
tough.
by
I
him.
knew he was not happy when Stan Bowman came out and said that they were rebuilding, that they were no longer going, for cups, and that they were rebuilding.
Dang, did he say that?
Well, dude, they need to
I didn't know
rebuild.
They're rebuilding, and
He still got
Taves
Taves
wasn't
though.
happy because he wasn't really like in on the conversations or anything, and they just
Yeah, he's
came
on
out
the
and said
block.
that, yeah, he was like, I still want to win. Like,
Imagine if the
He's on the block.
imagine
though,
if the fucking
Like,
Bruins
they-
got him, dude.
They can't do anything now because not that he's pulling a card or nothing, but yeah,
Imagine
the
him.
guys.
I think they
Your
should,
captain's
yeah.
down and out.
Yeah,
I think eventually
I
at
think
this
he
season,
would want out too, but
Imagine him
totally,
being a
right?
second line
but
center
I mean
in
that's
Boston.
home to him. It's
at this point,
3 cups.
what was he? He was drafted the
been-
year before Kane
Oh.
in like 2005, I think, right?
Yeah.
So that's home.
Yeah, no, I just
You're there
like,
for 15 years. That's
That's
it.
yeah, no,
pretty much.
he won 3 cups. He's already satisfied. I mean, you win 3 cups in an NHL career, like that's absolutely insane.
I mean, it's
Well,
tough
when
to
you're somebody
see.
like him who's still got it, you want to keep doing it.
He's
Yeah,
still
no,
got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Plenty.
Taves is
He's a
nasty.
playmaker.
Oh, yeah.
I'd look at him not as much as like a goal scorer like Pasternak or anything
well,
like that, but
kind of like a Backstrom.
I'd say
Yeah.
Backstrom or
in Washington,
Krejci
yeah,
type
exactly,
of deal where he's
exactly,
a
yeah.
playmaker. He
What
makes
was
a lot
that?
of plays.
What was that
gets
line
assists.
for a bit? Him, Panarin,
And he's a
and
leader.
Kane, right?
I don't know if he's ever really played with Kane. I think they've tried to separate them. No, it was,
Yeah,
but it was Kane,
split up the talent.
Panarin, and I forget who was playing center. But
Artemi
yeah,
Panarin.
Yeah, Panarin was in Chicago for a
Chicago.
while.
They traded him for fucking Brandon Saad.
Yeah, that was the stupidest trade
That's
of
a
all time.
bad
The worst,
trade.
like just awful.
I didn't know he was in Chicago.
Well,
for
'cause,
it.
dude,
Patty
did he get
Kane
drafted
together
there?
were unreal.
I could only imagine.
I want to say he never was really drafted. I think he
Who?
might have just been signed out of Russia.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Taves?
Panarin.
Oh, Panarin? Yeah. No.
Panarin's nice, dude.
I don't think Panarin is. Yeah, well, actually.
I think he was just signed out of Russia. I
Was
feel like I heard
our
that on Chicklets or
Panarin?
something.
Oh, there goes the camera. I could hear it right there. Damn it.
Panarin was not selected in the 2010 NHL entry draft. He began his pro career in the KHL and then got signed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that right?
Did that camera just turn off?
Yeah.
And now he's one of the best fucking players in the NHL.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Fuck.
I heard it though. Fuck yeah. Got it this time. Our camera always cuts out on us at 30 minutes exactly, so if any of you guys understand what that is, please let me know. That's fucking so annoying. Unreal. But then, yeah, let's take a look at the Bruins real quick, and then we might close it up pretty soon. We're running on 30 minutes now. But Bruins, I don't know. They haven't really picked up anybody since getting rid of Krug. Well, not getting rid of Krug, but
Yeah, Krug just walked.
and then Chara. They wanted to keep him around, but he also walked.
Well, no, they didn't want to keep him around. They wanted to, like...
They wanted to keep him around, like, retire.
His role wasn't going to be anything near what it was.
Yeah,
It was going to be more of like a mentor.
No, they pretty much told him to retire, yeah.
Yeah. See,
Pretty much.
which is crazy because I still think he has so much value to a team, and he's probably the best leader in the NHL.
You think he's
Yeah.
going to be a Bruin, like, after this is all said and done? Probably, right?
He's going to get his number up in the rafters.
Yeah, he's going to get retired, and he's a
He's a
lifer.
Bruin,
He's
right?
a lifer. Yeah.
He's not that type of guy who's going to go out and be all hateful because they told me to retire. I'm like, whatever, no fucking
and
way.
you know what? He's 43 years old. He understands. He gets it.
He just wants to play. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
He loves the game.
Yeah,
He-
I don't blame him. Don't blame him at all.
But
But then, yeah, you don't pick up anybody. You're in a tough division this
Well,
year.
they
Let me
have-
name off everybody in the division. You let me know what you think. So you got Boston first. You got Buffalo, who's looking to win. They put in Hall.
They're looking good right
They got
now.
Hall on their roster. They're selling out right now. They want to win. New Jersey.
well, they got to
not
win.
so
They got to
much.
win to
They
keep
got, some,
Eichel.
they got some young guys, too. That Olofsson kid, he's fucking nasty.
Really?
Yeah.
Victor
Olsen?
Olsen.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's good.
lit it up last year as a rookie. Rasmus Dahlin, he's legit.
Think it hurts that they got rid of Hall though? Like last year. Do you think that
No.
their chances? Yeah, they got rid of him last year at the.
You're talking about Jersey right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Oh, we're talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Buffalo.
Oh, my bad. No, New Jersey.
I think New Jersey's just kind of that team that's
Always
kind of
bad,
just going to
yeah.
be there, be right in the
Kicking
middle of
around.
the road. And
They might even be in the
who does-
bottom of the pack just because they're in such a good
I
division
do-
this
Oh,
year.
I look at that division. They're
That's
the
what I'm
worst,
saying.
They're probably the worst team.
Worst team by far.
Who does Jersey have this year? I mean,
They don't really have anybody. I think Jack Hughes. I don't think is very good.
I don't
he
think
kinda
he's just
sucks.
too small
They
and
have-
they
immature
got
at this
kind of
point.
two. Like, and then
They have the first overall pick from a few years back, Nico Hischier. I don't think he's very good.
they got
Nah.
kind of two busts in the first round the
Yeah,
past
they
couple
did.
years.
First overall picks.
Yeah, first overall picks, right?
Yeah.
And then you get the Islanders. They
They're
still
gonna
don't.
look up, dude. Right off a Eastern Conference Final run, they're gonna look to go back at it.
I can imagine. Yeah, they're
I
probably
still
fired
can't
up.
believe Dallas made the Stanley Cup final last year. That was crazy.
I thought
There's
they
always a
definitely earned
Cinderella
it.
story. I mean, look at the Blues when they beat fucking
Yeah, right. Exactly.
from last place
Yeah.
to first place.
Just like whoever gets hot at that
Oh,
time
yeah.
of the year,
That's
it's
all
pretty
it
much
is.
who.
That's
It's
all
pretty
it
much
is.
what, and like whoever's
Well, 'cause,
goaltender
dude,
is
hockey-
playing the best.
Tampa because they're the Chiefs of the NFL.
Hockey is
Yeah.
hockey is so much different than any other
Dude,
sport.
thank God Tampa's not in our
Oh,
division, dude.
Fuck that.
The first one they put out, they had Tampa in our division and like had like the Rangers in the Central or something stupid like that. No,
That's
dude,
a
we're
team.
fucked.
That's a team to watch this year.
The Rangers.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Rangers, you think?
Panarin, fucking nasty. Just had the first overall pick. They have Capo Caco or Caco Paco. I don't know
Who'd they
what the
get?
fuck his
Yeah,
name
whatever
is.
the fuck his
yeah.
name is, yeah.
Who'd
He's
they get
good.
in the first round pick?
Lafreniere.
That guy out of
Lafreniere?
Sweden, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, he's fucking nasty.
from what I understand.
Oh shit! All right.
And
Bruins.
I
And
don't
then you
know.
got Philadelphia next on that division in the East. That's a
That's
good
a
team.
loaded team.
Philly,
They're
dude,
good.
Philly's
Got a
loaded.
hat.
Hart's great.
Carter Hart is fucking
Pittsburgh.
dirty.
What do you think about Pittsburgh at this
Pittsburgh
point?
is obviously just a very good team.
They're
still.
good. They got great
they
veteran
still have
players
Crosby,
and-
Malkin.
Tang.
So do you know they got rid
Yeah.
of? Was it Jari? They got rid of.
No, they got rid of Matt Murray.
Yeah,
Now
they got rid of
Tristan
Murray.
Jarry's
Now they
gonna
What do you
have-
think of
now
that
they have
move?
Jari.
Do you think Jari's going to be
Uh,
anywhere near Murray was? Because I thought Murray was a whole lot better. just from his experience going to the Cup. And
I think it's going to
Murray's
be
kind of been on a downhill slope for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be another story. Like, look at Fleury. He was kind of down on a slope, but then he went to Vegas, and now he's an absolute stud. But isn't Robin Lehner the starter now in Vegas? Well,
That's
like,
kind of the thing in the NHL now is the two-goalie system, and they probably have the best two-goalie system.
Who, Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
they have Robin Lehner and
Leonard?
Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah. They got...
Oh, yeah, I forgot they have Fleury. God.
Was
he injured last year? He was injured last year, because I remember
Fleury
seeing like Subban a lot or something.
Subban's he's on Chicago.
Trade deadline, they traded Malcolm Subban to Chicago for Robin Lehner.
Dude, because Robin Lehner was not worth dirt, because he used to... he honestly was not good on any team that he played for.
Dude, I'm out of the loop in the NHL.
Yeah, that's right. I did read about that. He was like... he had like some depression issues, and like he was like an alcoholic.
Yeah, but he's out of nowhere the past few years. And the Islanders was when he fucking took off.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Well, no, because, he was in Buffalo, too. That's when he sucked.
They fucked up, dude. The Islanders, you hear about that?
Why would they do?
They had Leonard, and...
Didn't they get the San Jose goalie, right?
When he wanted to Colorado, they have Semyon Varlamov now. And when
Leonard
was ready to sign, they had already signed Semyon Varlamov to replace him.
Oh, that's right.
And
I remember that.
Why would you pick him?
Varlamov is kind of dusty.
He had like a tattoo or something on his doesn't he have that tattoo somewhere?
One too. I'm not sure.
Which one? Long Island?
Leonard?
Leonard. Right?
Yeah,
I remember seeing
tattoos,
that.
Dude.
He's got like a Long Island tattoo or something. And
that's crazy.
And I remember seeing that story somewhere actually. But and then the last one in the East is Washington, and then also Boston. I didn't include them because that was kind of obvious to us. But
well, we'll talk about Boston after.
But what do you think? Like Boston's up against
I think they're a
stacked,
top 4 team, and you got to be a top 4 team in your division to make the playoffs. And I like their odds being a top 4 team in that division.
I just think it's like
who's in that division, the top 4. Who's your top 4?
Boston,
Philadelphia, Caps, and
I think that last spot is
going to be Penguins or
Islanders.
Yeah.
Rangers. Like that last spot, I think is what's going to be the
Bruins. Probably.
The battle.
Yeah, it's probably going to be the Bruins in the last spot. I think
it could be. Yeah, very well could be.
Or just because they're without Pasta and Marshy for the first
I just think it's just a very deep division.
Yeah,
besides for New Jersey, I don't see a bad team in that.
I don't see a bad team at all. I'm curious to see how Jari does on Pittsburgh. I feel like that's going to be kind of the indicator of how they're going to do this year.
It's going to be either really good or
because they're going to go out and score goals, and if they don't have a goaltender to back them up, they're going to lose plenty of games, and they might...
Damn, look at that leg brace on Alex Smith. Holy shit.
Yeah, that poor guy. His leg is fucked, dude. I can't even believe that he's out there playing still.
Fucking one of those...
Wasn't he like out for 2 years or something? But yeah. Pittsburgh... I'd like to see how they do. Washington, who do they got for goalie now? It's we were talking about this.
They had Lundqvist.
They had Lundqvist.
But there's Samsonov. Young kid.
How do you think he is?
I don't know.
He's a little unproven right now, but he's a young,
good goalie.
It's looking like he's going to be a stud.
I don't know enough about him just to like have.
He kind of
it's got to be a reason
last year a little bit.
Yeah, it's got to be a reason they're good with getting rid of.
I think Holtby is going to be a stud in Vancouver. I think he's going to like light it up in Vancouver.
I think he'll do well in that division.
I like Markstrom better than him though. They kind of missed out on bringing Markstrom back. He's going to go to Calgary.
Yeah, he's in Calgary.
That's what they were missing. Calgary is a fucking
goalie. Exactly. Yeah. Riddick was like on the edge, but he never was.
That's
that
the thing with the NHL right now. The NHL is so different
enough
from any other like professional sports league. Like anybody in the NHL can beat another NHL team, but when you look at the NFL,
dude,
like there's no way Kansas City's going to lose to like. Fucking,
except the NBA is kind of like that too.
Well,
I can't follow. I can't follow.
The only thing about the NBA is you know who's going to win at the end of the year, and it's either LeBron James or, for a while, it was Golden State.
Yeah,
now it's LeBron James or whoever comes out of the East.
Yeah, pretty much. It sucks. I hate that.
It's just I just like I don't know.
It's really redundant watching that because then the playoffs is always the same thing.
I don't know because like
it's
LeBron James is making a run at it.
Yeah, that's why,
unreal.
dude. Yes. You look at the NHL. Freaking Dallas made the Stanley Cup final last year, and like what? They were the last seed.
Couldn't believe they beat Vegas.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so then I got another thing. I was listening to EEI, and they were asking. They put up the question: who's like the face of Boston sports right now?
Who's the face of Boston?
Out of all the Boston
sports right now?
And Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they were saying as well.
There's no doubt in my dude. Jason
Tatum. It's not
Tatum,
gonna be a hockey player. Nobody on the Red Sox is good right now.
You don't think Pasta could be a face of Boston
Dude,
sports?
no,
he could, but he's not going to be the
star.
face.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
could, but there's just like he's the face of the
Bruins,
Bruins.
right.
obviously.
He is one of.
I would take Pasta in my opinion.
No,
I don't watch enough basketball to say Tatum. I don't
but dude,
watch.
that's the thing. A lot more people like the NBA a lot more than the NHL because hockey is
I don't
just like
understand that. I don't. It's beyond me. why
hockey's
people
such
like
a
NBA.
smaller sport. Like in
It's
the
hard to
professional-
understand hockey,
in the
I get
professional
that.
world. Because I mean, you look at it. You look on social media. The NBA has like 30 million plus followers. The NHL has like 1 million.
Is that right? Is it really that big of a difference?
Yeah.
I always thought it was like a little bit closer than
No,
that.
dude.
The NBA is taken over, I'd say, as the most popular sport.
It's because there's so many more basketball. There's so many more.
NFL. NFL's great.
Yeah.
I just like NFL a lot because
Well, the NFL's
every
America's
game,
pastime.
every
so,
game's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Oh, no, that's baseball,
Well, dude-
isn't it? I don't know.
No, but then these guys,
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Well,
These guys
dude-
were trying to make a case that like Xander Bogaerts was the face of Boston
Well, he
sports
very
or
well.
something.
He
I was like, what
No.
the hell, dude?
No.
That guy sucks. Like,
He's probably the face of the Red Sox now because
Yeah.
their fucking ass and Mookie Betts is gone. But
I can't believe Mookie's gone, dude.
I-
That
I
guy was
can-
an unbelievable talent in the MLB. And
Well, the Red Sox
can't
aren't.
believe
They're
that
not
he-
winning another World Series in the next 10 years, in my opinion. They just
I
have.
don't care. That guy's amazing.
They have such a big rebuild in front of them. The Red Sox, like.
Is it so
But,
big?
but MLB
Yes.
rebuilds can happen like that.
Yeah,
Pretty
no, that's
quick,
true.
right?
Yeah,
It really depends, like, on who clicks in the MLB. Because, like, there's some players, like, I mean, you look at the MLB, it's like a 64 round draft.
yeah.
Is
And,
it
like,
really that
It's
big?
ridiculous.
Like, dude, some of
That's
the
so
first rounders never even get to the MLB. Then some of like the 30 rounders just like
Come out of
freaking
nowhere.
quick like
It's
that.
the easiest sport to get drafted in, the hardest to make it to
Yeah.
the actual league.
Well, just
I
because
don't
there's
even
like there's
that.
fucking
It should just be a little bit
there's
harder.
like 4 farm
to get in.
systems in every freaking
yeah.
for every team in the MLB.
Giving everybody a shot. I mean,
Well,
kinda
no,
get it,
I mean
but
it's just like baseball is such a big sport. Like
so many people play
played,
baseball.
It's played everywhere in
So
the
many
country.
people
Like you look at hockey, it's only played in the north
Yeah,
and like northeast and like some of like the
Dude,
Midwest
very-
and
Baseball's
shit.
played all over the world.
Yeah,
Like,
baseball is
every
played all over the
country's
world.
playing fucking baseball.
every country loves it too.
I mean, hockey's
Japanese people love baseball.
hockey's growing a little bit. I would say like I mean a lot more players are coming out of like Latvia, like some of the more like the countries over there. Obviously, like you got Sweden, Finland,
Germany?
I mean,
No,
They got one stud.
yeah, dude, the captain for that World Junior
yeah.
team.
Is he good?
Nasty.
That kid is
I
fucking
didn't
sick.
even watch it.
That
I
kid
don't
is
know.
sick.
I couldn't watch any of the World Juniors, man. I saw USA beat Austria. What was it, 12-0?
Did
or
USA
something
win
like that.
last night, or did they?
Who'd they play?
Who did they play?
I don't know, but it was like
I don't really follow the World Juniors.
I don't follow it either. I just,
I don't know either, but like I don't know.
it's weird.
I'll watch the gold medal game. That's about it.
I'm pretty sure they had to have won, dude, because like it was like, yeah, they beat Czech Republic 5-2. That's Czech Republic, right?
Slovakia.
Slovakia?
It's fucking.
Oh yeah, that was a close game. I was watching that on Twitter a little bit, not like live, but I was kind of following.
Like, I mean,
it.
they got Cole Caulfield and then the other guy out of Wisconsin. What's his name? Fucking.
Not sure.
The lefty, Trevor Zegras or something like that. He's fucking gross.
All right, so then, real quick, you look at this. Who do you think is like I don't know who's got like the worst kind of division here? You got Canada, the West Central.
I mean, you
East
look
is
at it.
clearly
the
the best.
fucking Canadian division's gonna be so sick. The fact that we're gonna get a Battle of Alberta.
That's what
eight
I'm
times.
saying,
That's
dude.
gonna be sweet. That is gonna be awesome.
And then what else? I think, in my opinion, it's so hard to say. Like, I think the Central has Tampa in it, but I just think that's the worst division because, like, you got Florida, who's not that good. You got Detroit, who sucks. Columbus is all right. I mean, they're pretty good. Chicago sucks. Carolina is like one of those mediocre teams again, and Nashville is just one of those mediocre teams again too. And you look at the West. The West would be the only other division to be the worst. But I mean, you got Anaheim. They're obviously one of those. They're always one of those decent teams. Arizona's going to be good. Colorado's going to be nasty. Los Angeles is either going to be good or bad. I mean,
You think Arizona's gonna be good
Arizona? I think they're going to be good. Yeah.
without Taylor Hall?
Yeah.
I'd say probably the worst.
And then
Hold on, Sean.
what?
Who's Arizona got that's making you think they're gonna be good?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're thinking
Yeah,
about
no,
with
you're
Arizona
right.
being good. I think the
I
worst
don't know.
division out of that is the West. I don't think Anaheim's going to be all that great. I don't think Arizona's going to be good. Colorado's going to win the division. St. Louis is going to be second.
But like you look at it like
Minnesota, yeah.
like it's Minnesota, San Jose, St. Louis, and Vegas. Like those 4 teams and in Colorado, like those 5 teams, in my opinion, are better than anyone in the Central besides Tampa Bay.
I suppose so.
Because like, dude, that Central division kind of sucks. Like
Nashville was I don't know. They were kind of a disappointment for me last year. I thought they would be a lot
Carolina's, better. They're pretty good.
I like
Chicago's
Nashville.
not the greatest. Columbus is like they're pretty good too. Dallas, I mean,
Chicago's gonna be bad.
Florida seemed to like kind of come alive a little bit towards the end of the year, right?
Florida could survive in that division.
They think they might have a chance.
Could. I think that West division's very weak.
Very weak.
So?
I think West is the worst one.
Weak.
Because you got Dallas in the Central. That's why.
Anaheim's bad.
You got Anaheim's bad. Arizona's bad.
Pretty bad.
LA's gonna be bad.
LA's bad.
But
Minnesota's bad.
Are they that bad? Right,
San Jose's bad.
St. Louis is good. Vegas is alright.
No, Vegas. Dude, they got Petrangelo now.
Yeah, Vegas is pretty good.
They just keep fucking
I like
reloading.
Vegas.
They lose somebody, they bring somebody back in. Like there.
Do they still have Colin Miller?
Yeah.
No, he's in Buffalo right
That's
now.
what I thought. Yeah, dude, Buffalo's gonna be good.
Buffalo is real good, man. I like Colin Miller a lot. Yeah. I liked him a lot.
Do you think Kevin Miller's gonna come back and play good for the Bruins?
Yes,
yeah,
I like Kevin Miller a lot.
I do as well. Physical guy.
But I mean,
that's
Kevin Miller is just like he's just a Boston player. Like
he played in fucking like 2 years though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's either gonna be like he's gonna come back and light it up, or just like
I think Matt Grizzly's gonna take that big step, and he's gonna be our Krug.
He was great. I liked him a lot.
The thing with losing Chara, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Just because you have a couple young guys coming up like Lazan, he's pretty good.
Oh really? I fucking don't like him.
You don't like Lazan?
I like Lazan. I like him. I think he's pretty good. He's got a chance.
Clifton and
dude, I love Clifton.
Clifton's fabulous. He's like a Kevin Miller almost.
More than I like Lausanne.
Ew, dude, Vakanainen sucks.
Nah, he's not that bad either. I don't know if they're. I don't know if they like him. I agree with you. I like Vakanainen. I don't think they like him.
I mean,
that's the problem. I don't know why either. He's like a big, tall guy.
They also have Zaboral is going to be in the.
Yeah, they just re-signed him.
Zaboral?
Yeah, they just re-signed him, so he's going to be in the mix. He played a game or two.
What do you think the defensive line's going to be with McAvoy on first line? Who do you think it's going to be? Grizzlick?
Grizzlick, yeah. That's like a perfect matchup.
Carlo and
Miller. I like Carlo and Miller. That's a Punisher line.
Yes, but I think it's going to be more like a Carlo Lausanne.
Dude, that's an enforcer line.
I think it's going to be Carlo and Lausanne.
Clifton Miller.
I suppose, yeah.
That
third line defense is going to be like fucking hard hitting, man.
You need like.
Oh damn! Washington already scored.
I like Connor Clifton, man. He's
Union.
He can skate well.
He's not afraid to be out on the big stage either at all. He likes to.
Should have been playing a lot more than he was.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, because they benched him. Or he was like a healthy scratch.
Lausanne, your fucking boy Lausanne was putting over him in the playoffs.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not sure why.
Get the speed guy out there. Get the fucking
fucking Tampa.
No, I just think they need a guy who can. He's not afraid to hit it all.
Lausanne's a big boy. He can throw the ball.
No, I'm saying Clifton. Clifton loves hitting, dude. That guy loves laying the ball.
Dude, remember his rookie year? He came in and played in the playoffs.
Kind of reminds me of fucking McAvoy a little bit.
Yeah,
Clifton. Yeah,
dude. We need some offense out of McAvoy this year. Holy shit, dude. He didn't get a goal.
Well, dude,
for like
McAvoy
the
had to take on a big defensive role last year when Char was like. I mean,
he needed to score a goal. Like
that's his thing. If you think he's going to be an offensive defenseman, play like it. I agree.
Well, because McAvoy had to cover for Chara a lot last year when Chara got burned.
I get it.
Like Chara got burned a lot.
He didn't play with Chara. He didn't play with Chara every game.
That's the one thing that like I wasn't that upset about them getting rid of Chara. Chara got burned a shit ton last year.
He turns box overs a lot too, but he was plus 26, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't get scored on. He is the hardest player to play against the NHL. He's out there taking up fucking 12 feet of space with his stick and his wingspan and whatnot.
The whole circle?
Yeah. I mean,
oh, man.
Try playing against that.
Who do you think's going to be their power play defenseman now? Is that McAvoy?
McAvoy and Grizzlick,
I feel like
Grizzlick. I like Grizzlick running up top.
I think Grizzlick's got a little bit more of a scoring touch than McAvoy unless they get something going.
They only do one defenseman on the power play, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
I think it's going to be Grizzlick up top. Well, because Grizzlick was running...
I like Grizzlick there because it works out good having him being a lefty with Pasta as that one-time option.
And then, because they were running Grizzlick when Krug was out.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, it's Grizzlick. No question then. Yeah, totally. If they're already running him.
He's great with those entries, too. He'll be,
Let me take a look.
I think the Bruins have a lot of potential this year that they just need to play. They need to play their best pretty much every game. Just
They're
looking
definitely
at that
young.
division.
They're really young.
Oh,
They're a younger team.
Jalen Hurts threw a pick, dude.
Watching the Washington game right now. Washington just took a. What is that? They just got a pick and they're up 7 right now.
Yeah.
I could see Washington.
I got Washington. Let's go.
I could see Washington being that X factor in the playoffs just because, like, I don't know. Alex Smith could either light it up or could he just be like...
Alex Smith runs a good offense.
It's their defense. That's the thing that's going to...
Well, yeah, no, their defense is very good, but...
Alex Smith runs a good offense.
At the same time, dude, Alex Smith is...
Good enough.
Been around. Smart.
He's just been around so much. He's seen everything.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I put up my picks for this week, like against the spread, the ones that I do with my family.
Yeah.
Put them up on the Twitter.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
For the 1 o'clock games, I know I missed I think it was 2 games. I had, I forget who it was. I had, shit, now I completely forget.
Probably that Miami game.
I didn't.
Oh no, you took.
No, I took Buffalo. It was Dallas. I had Dallas, and then I also had, someone else. I completely forget now. Maybe Atlanta. No, maybe I only missed 1 then, because I had Detroit, and they actually covered. So I think it was just Dallas. That was the only loss I had. For the 4 o'clock games, I think I lost like 2 or 3. I'm gonna post the results of that, but shit, I might start selling my picks, dude. There's guys who do that.
I'm pretty
swear
sure
to God.
did the Giants. I'm pretty sure I picked the Giants in that game.
Did you really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Like, even remember when we were doing like our teams to pick to win?
I think you did pick the Giants.
I'm pretty sure I picked the Giants.
Yeah, I gotta go over that too, because I want to see Dave's horrible. How he did in that pick'em.
But at the same time,
we do like a pick'em every time we have somebody on, and it was pretty fun.
Dude, Dave was picking some dumb ass teams.
I don't know. He might have did good though. You never know. But
who knows? He might have.
He might have done good. I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he took Cincinnati to beat Baltimore. I'm pretty sure.
Especially with this week, though, it was a crazy week.
Weird week.
A lot of crazy games.
A lot of games coming down to the wire.
Honestly, no.
That was a fun week to watch football. I sat down and watched every single game pretty much.
I picked Cincinnati to beat Baltimore? I'm pretty sure I might have.
I definitely I took Cincinnati to cover. That was the other game I missed. I missed 2 in the 1 o'clocks. I took Cincinnati to cover, and Dallas. Cincinnati laid an egg. I'm surprised.
Oh, they got Terry McLaurin back. Thank God.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the whole offense.
Yep.
Terry McLaurin, he's fucking nasty.
Philly's got Goddard out.
Gibson.
Philly also has Goddard out, so I took Washington all day.
All right, this might be a route.
Pretty much, right?
Over quick.
They're gonna go up 14 here.
Dude,
Washington's actually like a good football.
They're good. They got a legit.
I don't know how they're 6-9 because they actually seem like
they got Haskins. Haskins was like ruining their record.
Yeah, no quarterback. Fucking, you get DeMarcus Russell Jr. fucking playing quarterback for you.
And like Heineke or whatever. That's their third guy.
Heineke, yeah.
He didn't play that bad.
XFL guy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Was he good?
Dude, he looked
Dude, so they're
good.
bringing the XFL back 2022.
Yeah,
Dwayne Johnson and his like old wife or something.
Fuck that faggot. I don't like that guy.
I don't really like him either.
His movies are so cringy and whatnot.
Yeah,
he's
a good actor though. He does his whole. I'm saying WWE. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
No, dude,
WWE, great actor.
He's a fucking walking ball.
He's a walking ball of cringe. That's what he is.
No, he's a walking ball of steroids, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, I think we're running on like 50 minutes, so we might as well wrap it up. Nobody's gonna.
Has it been that long?
I think it has. Yeah, no, that's how it is, dude. You sit down and like just chat, and then ends up being
almost 9 o'clock.
Ends up being like a whole hour. Yeah, we're at 53 minutes. Pleasure having you on, Brian.
Yeah, hey, thanks for having me. Guys.
Hopefully, have you again later on.
Anytime.
Probably have you on. I'm heading out to school, so these are gonna start changing to like Zoom podcast now, which is gonna kind of stink. But
before Kurt goes, we're definitely gonna go out on Main Street and ask some people some funny ass questions.
Yeah, I got like, do you know those mics that they have in the locker room?
Like,
in the locker room, like those ones. I got one of those.
We bought one of those.
Like, oh my god, bro! I can't even wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah,
I might even do. Like, are you working tomorrow? I might as well just do it tomorrow.
No, I'm not. Yeah. We'll do
Fuck
that.
yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Sean doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't have a job either. Sean, call me out. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
If your parents have a place to work, I'll fucking do that, no doubt. As long as it pays more than $14 an hour, I'm there.
True. Don't get like shit money.
I'm not getting fucking $13.25, which is the minimum wage now. Fuck that.
Anyways, we'll let you know how you did in the predictions. Hopefully, Washington pulls it off and all our picks are correct here. You know.
Yeah, I could.
I think I have everything right. I can't imagine I fucked it up.
There's no way Washington, in my opinion, doesn't win this game. I just don't think.
I could see a situation where Giants end up like making it and Tom Brady against the Giants in the playoffs or something like that. That'd be the funniest thing ever. That'd be so funny, dude.
I mean,
I could see it, but nah.
Shit, he almost lost to them earlier in the year.
Yeah, right.
Should have lost to them earlier in the year.
Right, I remember that game
Came
actually.
a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's right.
Shit, I remember that game, but
Alright, well, we're good. I mean, we'll leave all our social medias and shit in the description again.
Yeah, please give us a follow on Twitter. We post a lot of good stuff on there.
Our Twitter, like
just nobody has Twitter. You're like the only other kid like our age that has Twitter.
I fucking love Twitter.
I love Twitter, dude.
I love Twitter too, but like at the same time, nobody fucking.
I deleted Instagram and everything. I don't even use that shit anymore, bro.
Really?
Yeah, fuck that.
I just like watching the videos on Instagram.
I tried not to because I watched a little bit of that Social Dilemma documentary, and I was like, nope, I'm good with social media.
Yeah, same.
I deleted like TikTok, Instagram.
I never got
had
TikTok.
To keep Twitter.
I got to keep Twitter too. I love Twitter.
Wait, what was that?
Love Twitter.
Fucking
Social Dilemma. I've never seen it, but I just decided one day I was like, fuck it, dude.
Fucking how pretty much they know everything. The government and these social media accounts know everything about you, your personality, everything.
Yeah.
Just based on everything you do on that app.
I know, it's fucked. And then they, like, if you have, like, a Alexa in your house or something, they advertise to you, like, based on what you say. It's fucked.
And they, like, they can, like...
It's all bad.
They know what party you vote for.
Oh, yeah.
And they only show you that side. So, like, when Democrats say they're, like, fuck Donald Trump, how do you not see this? It's because... You're not seeing it.
Yeah, we don't.
We're only seeing the shit that's shooting down Joe Biden.
After that, I might delete TikTok and Instagram, dude.
I never got into TikTok, but
it's just fun to watch them. I don't know.
No, TikTok's funny as shit, dude. There's some fucking funny ones, dude.
All right. Well, anyways, yeah, we got the links to everything in the description, including fantasy hockey. So go join that if you guys want to get in.
We'll drop the link to our fantasy hockey league in the description. Please join. I mean, if you want to make a team and you want to do it, then please join. More than happy to have you. And
then if you guys stuck through the whole video and you're looking at this now, please like and subscribe. If you watch the whole thing, you like us enough where you can just hit that button. Yeah, helps out a little bit. I mean, everything helps. We're trying to make a case for ourselves.
Go on Spotify. Check out our podcast on Spotify. Just try to view it for maybe a second.
Yeah, I got a nice thing set up for this podcast, like the way to intro it in. I'll send it to you once we get it done. But anyways, thanks again, Brian, Sean. Any last words? Any last words, Sean?
No.
Go fuck yourself.